Holy frick. Oh gosh, there's two of me. We don't need two of me. That's not healthy for anybody. Hi, Sephi. Hi, cool. There's no Bart here. I'm sorry, cool. There is art, though. There is art. Hair. Starting off, and my hair is already being a nightmare. Burr Bart. But I'm not drawing a bird. I've drawn a faceless man. Look at him. There's nothing wrong with him at all. Thank you for the hydrate, Knight. Knight, it doesn't make sense for you to be making me hydrate when you're the thirsty one. I'm drawing a dumb thing. All because I wanted to elaborate on a silly joke I made earlier. And now for pain. Someone gave the bird a gun. It was Matcha. He did so ages ago. If anyone can name the gun based off of this alone, plus 10 points. I have bad news for you, Cole. You are, unfortunately, very much not winning. In fact, Knight is the one who's winning. What brought you to the conclusion, Knight? What tipped you off as to why it might be a 5-7? Look at that. Perfectly even. And by perfectly, I mean not at all. But it'll work for how much effort I want to put into this. Gun barrel. That works. That doesn't work. That really doesn't work. That doesn't work. That almost works. That works. Well, enough to do that. Front face of the pistol is very different than those with the blockiness. True. Good catch. Also, hello, Tarmf. Good news. This one is neither. You can technically get it in a 45, but that's not what it's made for. That'll work well enough. The goal is decent enough to be recognizable. That said, I'm already probably putting far too much effort into this. And it's probably also not to scale, but you know. It's fine. That's to keep clear of copyright laws. It is a 5.7, which thusly shoots 5.7 by whatever. Night. Your guntism is showing. Ah, frick. Thank you, Shamo, but why? That hurt. Oh, they're stuck to me. There they go. I just thought you should know, Knight, you know. Make sure that you're, aware. How you doing, Shimo? Thank you for the 510 shinies. Ah. This is a very inaccurate hand, but that's okay. It will work. Is very incorrect, I think. It's fine. Whatever. It's just meant to be decent. And now the body, which is gonna sound. Hi, Holy. It is a bird. Are you a Holy? And Shimo, no blowing up the moon. Only the Earth. By 7 by 28mm bullets have a half to 3/4 of kilojoules in them as opposed to. Yes, but also consider, right? Firstly, you can load the same munitions into a P90. Secondly, if I remember right, it also has pretty good accuracy for a pistol round. And thirdly, it is considered stupidly lethal. So apparently it likes to shatter everything within its general vicinity. Yeah, that would go there. I'm so bad at drawing chests from the bottom. Ah, it's gonna suck. Hi, Viva Pigeon. Welcome. And hi, Azori, and hi, Tsuki. How are you all? Doesn't look right. We're gonna be here for a while because I can't draw. I'm also drawing with way too thick of a line. But that's my own problem. Actually, that works. That work? Kinda works. This is already way messier than I wanted it to look, but such is life, I guess. B, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I believe 556, the accusations are correct, would likely tumble and fragment. Yes, Tarmf. I believe it is also known for not over-penetrating. How was your stream? How was special events? But also, hello Raiders, I'm Aresima. I am a Harpy. And I am drawing today. Ah, you were playing a gay furry visual novel. I hope it went well. And that you enjoyed being, I assume, a mouse. Also, B, did you properly warn the people that you brought over here what they were getting into? They were not warned? Well, then they suffer. Also, yeah, Zira. Is that what you're wanting? Is it truly? So far, our raccoon old college friend has friend zoned us, taught us proper radical leftist practice, and our boss received traumatic brain damage in Blunt Force Erie. I see, it's that kind of visual novel. I also have forgotten to do the voice. Sorry, Zira. Also, can you tell that I'm used to my chat being over here and not here? This is gonna be pain. I need these to move. They'd be like right there now. No? That looks right in my brain, but I'm not sure. Like the neck will come down there and it's a little further away. Maybe. Maybe it'll be correct. But maybe it will be very incorrect and I will have to suffer. As is very often the case. No, thank you. Also, Raiders, and also B, if you need to, please take care of yourself, rest, etc. Otherwise, you are welcome to hang out here as long as you like. Enjoy the chill. It is required. As I fight with my perspective that I have forced upon myself because I very clearly have a self-loathing problem. Hi, Icy. Why do you refuse? Especially you. You are literally ice. You should be chilling. That doesn't look awfully wrong. It is incorrect, for sure. Try this again. No, there we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I had the pleasure of pulling fiber down a 15-story building. The pulling wasn't bad, thankfully, but the giant spool of fiber we had moved. Took almost an hour to get from one side of the building to the other. It was a spool, right? Roll the thing. They are made to roll. Probably not, but they can. Can roll, but this is twin tower building, and the one side was recently flooded. Ooh. They didn't make you take the stairs up, right? Because I feel like that would be a severe safety violation or something. Anyway, behold! Now I have to go through and do shading. Whoa! I also need to actually draw everything proper. Wow, I wish I could draw a straight line. Maya, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? You've acquired another raider. How was satisfactory? I'm glad it went well. Also, hello raiders, I'm Aresima. I'm a Harpy. We're drawing a dumb joke I thought of, and then probably commissions. Welcome in. And it's true, Zira. I forgot to do voice again. It's true, Zira. I am in fact drawing something that is rather not straight. Dumb joke, you say? Yes, dumb joke. I refuse, Deck. I refuse. Also, hi. Hello, Shades as well. What did I miss? Huh? Nani? Oh, I know. I saw your joke. But I am not a prideful person. It was a good joke, but I am not prideful. That's why I said I refuse. The trigger finger is in fact hiding because, guess what? Trigger discipline. I.e., the finger is, like, up here. Went from clean to an absolute mess. There we go. Oh my goodness. One moment. I have to answer something. Here we go. You still have Hunt installed? I do not. If you want to play, you will have to tell me approximately 2 to 3 hours before you want to play. Oh, Ren, I know the song, but I don't remember the melody it goes with. Okay, and then... Shoot to thrill, there it is. Yes, there's no underboob here. You are under them, but it's not under. Also, I've 100% messed up the perspective, and I am going to cry about it. And of course, Ren, have a good lurk. Rest well. Pet the Maya for me, given I assume that that's what you're about to do. Speaking of having the wrong placement. Behold, the wrong placement. Oh, did I do all of that hatching on the wrong layer? I did! Hooray. I love that. That's gonna make it a lot harder to clean up later. Oh well, whatever. Zira has done another doodle redeem. Harpy Eagle with 6 wings, oh dear. As you wish. Also, hi Ham, how you doing? Happy Pride Month. Are you feeling prideful? Oh, my nose. Why did you write a TOS? There we are. Commissions? Nice. At least if you write one, then you should be good forever. And if you ever need an example, my terms of service are attorney approved. I.e., they are enforceable. Also, Scorchy, thank you for the Sarastro special. Everybody please drink water. They are, Ham Wizard. I have an attorney. It's my brother. Actually, it would be easier to do it this way with this one. This is a bit more complex of a shape. VGen. Mine is on VGen. Congrats on your 15 burbs, Scorchy. What will you do with so many burbs? Also, as a general warning, the stream might be a little short. Because your burb is kind of going through it. Well, I have been informed that someone is coming by with some Taco Bell, so that will be nice. Okay. I did not want to draw fingernails. I do have fingernails. I just didn't want to draw them because this is supposed to be a quick-ish joke. Probably get rid of the sketch. Amen. Alright, I have to be right back. Be back as soon as I can. Hey yo, I am back. And now we suffer actual just chatting as it is eating break time for Burb. I'm like, glad you like it, V. Da, da, da. How's everyone? Is everyone behaving while I was gone? Also, you get to suffer the sounds of Taco Bell ASMR. Well, yeah, cool, because you're not a bee. Why would you behave if you're not a bee? Duh. Added more rooms to the dorms and Arknights along with today's Hot Guy update. Hot Guy? Well, I don't care about that. Don't need to update Arknights for me. Something has changed. Taco Bell's not the same. The hot sauce is actually registering as having spice. When did this happen? Also, why are you blowing, Scorchy? Why? This is a problem. You have to deal with actually talking to me now. Also, hello, Frederico. Thank you for the nice gun. Compliment. That's the word. Echolalia. You know what that means. That means you might have the Tismus. I'm sorry, but it would seem you have autismitis. We will now be, injecting you with trackers and, putting you in a federal registry. You need to be put down, Scorchy? Okay. Picks you up, sets you down. Good job. But Ham, consider you could be autistic and schizophrenic. Let's throw in some ADHD as well. This burrito is too full. Oh my god. Alright, one sec. Oh, there's so much. I'm back again. I'm alive. I'm covered in red stuff. I went outside. The person That's probably fine. The person I live with saw that my hands were covered in red and thought that I'd cut myself somehow. On a burrito. Actually, it's me. That's possible. Anyway, the burrito's exploding. And it's gonna be a nightmare. I could, cool. I am very good at hurting myself. And Ham, please. We have bred burritos to not have teeth since like the 90s. I don't even know if the variant with teeth is even... No, it might be extinct at this point. And I would know. I used to know someone who owned a burrito farm. Also, Scorchy, you should try a burrito sometime. First foot lettuce, glass burrito next. You not like your razor blade, your burritos with razor blades and shards of glass in them? Special order, because nobody does it. It's never on the menu. But if you ask for it, they'll make it. Okay, first, Scorchy. In your country, do you have tortillas? Okay. Do you have pinto beans? Having some burrito in my water is fine, right? It's just flavoring. Pinto beans are like the brown ones with the white inside. It doesn't really matter. Any bean will work, but pinto beans are like the standard. And by Ham Wizard, I have finished my burrito. Now it is on to a taco. Alright, so. Then Scorchy, do you have in your country cheese? Ideally, cheddar. Okay, so what you need to do, right? Get your tortilla, lightly heat it up in a pan. You're not cooking it, but you're heating it up to soften it, right? Then you put it down. You hate beans? Do you have seasoned beef? Like ground beef, but seasoned? Okay, so we continue. Take some seasoned ground beef that you have cooked in a pan. You don't need the beans, no. There are many kinds of burrito. Some of them don't even have... We'll get onto the variations for it after a second, but first, so you take your beef, your ground beef that is seasoned, that you have cooked and browned and seasoned and is tasty, and you include the grease. You're taking the grease with you. You take this meat, you put it into the warm tortilla. And then you take some cheese and you put it onto the warm tortilla with the beef. And then you wrap up all of that mess in the tortilla. And then you eat it. Thus, a burrito. Now there are variations. You can have a breakfast burrito, which is usually eggs, potato or rice, up to you. Like little diced fried potatoes, fried egg, scrambled egg usually, and bacon bits. You put that on a tortilla that has been warmed, and you wrap it up, and you eat it. My recommendations are, look up how to wrap a burrito. Apply burb to burb? No. You cannot have burp squared. You're not ready for it. Now I have a sock hop. Burrito and taco. The best combination from the very authentic food location Taco Bell. Compare how much it was compared to buying stuff for empanadas. Probably cheaper just because burritos are very simple. Also, to be clear, for burritos, flour tortilla. Not corn, flour. Tarmf, why do you prefer what you're allergic to? That's not healthy. Actually, never mind. Because I know someone whose favorite food they were allergic to. And they didn't realize until I had to explain to them that shellfish are not naturally spicy. And then I had to slowly convince them over time that they should probably stop eating what they are allergic to. And it took about a year. Scorchy, most of the US is that far from Mexico. We just have fake Mexican food. It's not real. Are tacos meant to be juicy? Consider, Scorchy, that those countries are probably about the size of US states, most of them. Like, you know? I have to BRB again. I'm having another taco thrown at me. And given that I had a very small breakfast, I'm going to make the mistake of having a second taco. Call me an American. Here we go, BRB. Get food. Gosh. Abba, I'm back. Congratulations, this is now an eating stream. Measure country size by how large they are to Texas. Gosh. 7,000 kilometers away from Chile? Nice. What do you mean fetish stream, Scorchy? So Sephi, there are states that are at least, actually, let's see. Hold on. Hmm. I think I'm being lied to. Anyway, there are places in the US that are 3,000 miles away from Mexico. 3,000 miles. Also, I'm having my second taco. They are tasty. Yeah, it's still half, but also we're America, you know. Just make Mexican food, or make food that is vaguely adjacent to Mexican food and call it Mexican food, as is the American way. Also, you're gonna hear crunching, and I apologize for this, but also I'm hungry, so... While you are correct, Scorchy, most of the Mexican food here is not Mexican food. Same with Italian and Chinese. Although American Chinese food is a lot closer to Chinese food than British Chinese food. Dear God. To anyone who might be from England and watching this, I'm sorry, but you have messed up your Chinese food. So Scorchy, two two notable foods in British Chinese food are French fries and Indian curry. I believe they also have fried chicken in there as an option. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Ah, fine, Scorchy. Are you happy? No, you're not happy, even though it was a good thing? Okay. Don't make it sound like a complaint if you don't want it. No crunch good? Are you saying no comma crunch good or no crunch good? But Scorchy, all text from you is bottom text. No proof? Dang. If only I had proof. You know, something like, good girl. Something like that. Alright, I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick so I can draw again, and then we will be back to actually drawing. Sorry for making y'all suffer. Oh wow, Scorchy managed to fight through the urge to generate a password. Good job, Scorchy. Good job, I'm proud. BRB. Alright, American hour is over. Scorchy, you're just challenging me. Are you sure you want to do that? Hi, puppy. Hello. I have nothing for you. Yes, you would love nothing more than if I just shoved a taco right into your mouth. You would be so happy. You don't get that. You get pets. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Right, I got a stream. Can I stream now? Am I allowed to stream? Can I stream? Thank you. Can I stream? Can I stream? He doesn't want me to stream, guys. I could hit them all cool with the good boy, good girl. All of you are. You're all so good. I'm so proud of all of you. Also, oh my, Scorchy. Hello, puppy. Yeah, you look so happy. He does this funny thing where you pat his head and he will just sit there and like do a little blip over and over. Like he's licking his teeth. I don't know why. Hi, bud. Yeah, there's still no food for you. There's still no food, just love. It's not enough for you, is it? There we go. What was I doing? Oh, right, drawing. Steffi, who's a good girl? Who's a good dragon? Who's a good little sapphic dragon? It's Steffi. Steffi is now dying. There is no way for her to survive this attack. She doesn't have the health for it or the defense. Could be either, Scorchy. Could be either. In which case, I could hit you with the "Who's been a bad little girl? Is it been you?" I've been overused enough. I don't get goosebumps from it anymore. It's not even that overused. I hit you with one like every week, at most. But sucks to be you, I guess. Okay, and then thinking of how I want to do this. Just do this. I know this way. Behold the power of a gradient and some splotches. Have you talked to your physio about why you might be in more pain, Sephi? Because usually an increase in pain is bad. Oh, right, I need to do a thing. I'm not done yet. The best feature in Clip Studio. One of the best. Boop. And behold, is now screen shaded. Gosh, I love that feature. So nice. Sorry, Ball, but have you ever considered Bang? Thinking. Ow! Frick! Shamo, thank you for the 755 shinies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't need to, but thank you, thank you. Why? Increase in pain is why I'm at the physio in the first place. For the back pain, I had been in pain 24/7. Not exactly anything worth being concerned over. Good luck with doctor's appointment. I hope it goes well. As you wish, Scorchy. Dang, I guess Ball shouldn't have jumped the gun. Yeah, ow. Why? Thank you for the posture check and the save check. Sarth and Dill, I see you. I see you, Dill. And Sarth. I see both of you. I know what you did last night. I want you to know I'm judging you for it. And I'm never going to forget what you were doing. Know that it will forever tint my further interactions with you. Anyway. Delete those. Boop, that goes away. This goes here. And then it becomes the sketch, kind of. Does it? No, it doesn't. It's fine though. It means I'll actually have to do a sketch because I want to change the angle a bit so it looks better for this frame. I've been twitching a lot lately. Who would you guess? Stress bad for you? You know. And have fun making ramen, Shimo. Stress is great for you. Mental illness isn't real. You stressed? I've never been stressed. I've never stressed in my life. What is stress? It's not real. It's never been real. gonna do it this way, because otherwise it's gonna lag because my computer is not super powerful. Behold. Why are you approaching me after stream? Have fun laying down, Scorchy. She's dead. There's no way she survived lying down. It's impossible. Impossible. Hmm. Do-da-do. Remembering my hotkeys. Do Hi, Julian. How you doing? I'll go see, saw your stream. Well, thank you for coming by. Pass it, Julian. We still need to play a game. I do not deserve anything good. You deserve good things. Heck you. Hats. Okay. Heck you. You can't make me deserve things. You're not the one who decides. And you don't decide, you're not the one who decides those things because you aren't the one who rules the world. My tummy's mad. I shouldn't have had that extra taco, but it was so good. Oh, it was so good. Hmm. Not yet, not ever. I'm the one who's gonna take over the world. Nobody will stop me. Wah ha ha. Ha ha ha. Hmm. Better. Hi, Yuko. How you doing? Ah, throat. Dying. Pain. Dying. What's this art? I am making a dumb little thing. To which, Yuko, give me just a sec. I just Fix this. Looks like less 5 head. Alright, so Yuko, I issue a challenge. What is it? Name it. Yay! Good. That means that I didn't mess it up terribly. That it is at least recognizable. Anyway, frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. Frame 3 is not done. We're getting there. Yay! I don't know, someone said that, what did they say? Something that, like, that kind of style tends to be a 9mm? I don't think I can scroll up enough for it. I can't. So... Okay. Oh, well, you see, Graph, Yuko, is very simple. The body in particular is going to be saying something along the lines of, I am a graphic artist. Would you please commission me? I make stream and content and YouTube art. And that is why the bodies be dropping. Shading is hard. What's up, Scorchy? Right after retaming your ammo into 292 long rifle. Can you imagine how fast it would... Sorry, I'm thinking of necking down a 50 BMG to a 22. Ooh. Ooh, it goes zoom. Why do I want someone to look at me, like, but also not be mean about it? You want to be perceived, which is normal. That is how social interaction works. You are a social creature. Oh, you mean like this? Like the R, I understand. It would 110. No, Yuko, it's fine. What you do, you have to make the casing out of something that can withstand the boom. and then just make everything else out of tungsten. Okay. And then there. And behold, a dumb little thing. Tungsten carbide slug would be really the only option, but it need to be a smooth bore. Nah, it's fine. You pre-groove. You pre-groove the round. So that you can have rifling like an anime where it's like a solid millimeter visible thick. Also, race car, I doubt you do. And thus frame 3 is done. I don't know what a Whitworth is. Maybe. This is gonna be fun to have to ball. Can you tell I'm taking out some frustration? A few minor frustrations here. I think that's incorrect. Why do you do this? I don't want it to be on the text layer. Whatever. Increase the stroke width. Yes. Thank goodness. Alright, there we go. I have done it. I have made my dumb little frustration thing of behold. Ta-da! Bold of you to assume it was only 2.5 hours, Deck. I worked on it for a solid hour before streaming. I worked on this one just for an hour. Anyway, I feel like some of my frustrations have been successfully vented. I feel like the last frame could have been better, but also meh. Too much angle difference, I think. Either way. I should stream the full time, but also I feel like crap today. I'm contemplating, will I be able to keep going without risking, as the kids would say, crashing out? The answer is probably not. That is what the kids say now, race car. That is actually what the kids say now. Yes, I think I will end stream a bit early today. So that Bird does not rip out Bird's hair or decide to gnaw a brick in half. Because that has been the feeling that I have had. The desire to gnaw a brick in half. Yes. What do you mean, cool? When have I ever crashed out? When? Never. Thank you, Ren. Hopefully tomorrow. And tomorrow I should be fine. But we'll see. Why did your coworkers learn what a... Okay. See if anyone's doing some art stuff. Wizzy's not even the new gen. That's Zoomers. If you want the new gen, you have to look to Gen Alpha. Trying to see if anyone's doing anything similar. No. Alright, we are going to raid the shiny rock. Alright, thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for a short stream, and sorry if I wasn't super talkative. Was probably over-focusing on art, and also aforementioned bleh. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care. Stream will be at the same time as always tomorrow. And we will be doing maybe Satisfactory, we'll see. Matcha might need some time to chill. No. Raid message for Twitch is, as always, calling incessantly. For YouTube, you don't get to raid because you're on YouTube, and that's not how it works. Well, much love to you all. Thank you all for coming by. Have a good evening and take care. Yeah. Yes, a clopin. That's right. Try to get some rest, okay? Bye, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Goodbye. 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 Notice I'm not making eye contact as I try to do that. Goodbye. 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 And goodbye.